Bottom line is, I still have to get 2 minor children, one being my son, out of a foreign country, which might be the country of Baghdad, Iraq, and get them away from a terrorist organization. Hey, it's Susan. Welcome to today's episode of iTravelNurseTV. Nice to see you. You know, I actually had quit doing videos for iTravelNurseTV because I had to resign from nursing due to sabotage linked into a government black operation. Now, this government black operation is actually, unfortunately, a true story, and I wish it wasn't. That name was given to me by a federal law enforcement person, a border patrol agent in Arizona. He used that to describe my situation. Sabotage actually comes from a police officer in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So now, if you don't know what a government black operation is, here we go. A government black operation is a series of clandestine, covert, or deceptive actions generally carried out by the FBI, the CIA, or the military. So in my case, it surrounds my son. Unfortunately, the FBI and the CIA were involved, so this is real. Now, these black operation people, generally what they do is that they recruit other people. So in my case, this would be other healthcare professionals, including nurses, and other businesses, which unfortunately in my case is travel nurse companies along with hospitals. They use these everyday people or businesses to participate in black operation goals, and these people generally receive some type of reward for participation. Now, as strange as that sounds, many law enforcement throughout the United States, police departments, sheriff's departments, the Marshal Service, Homeland Security, and so forth, actually have cases on my nursing career being sabotaged. However, because of the large nature of the whole situation, and the situation is actually linked into the major assault and disappearance of my child, nothing has actually been prosecuted in the United States. But anyway, I have resigned from nursing, and I have vowed I will never practice nursing again, especially what happened last year on a Kaiser hospital nursing strike up in Richmond, California. And what happened there is that I actually walked into the nursing strike, walked into the emergency room, and met the ER medical director, so the physician overseeing the emergency department, and somebody had actually hacked him to violate me on duty. So that was unacceptable. And one of the big things that he did to startle me was actually say, "Oh, you're Susan, and oh, you're from Mexico," because I was staying in Mexico at the time. I flew up from Tijuana up to Richmond. Oh, he said, "Oh, you're Susan from Mexico." He goes, "You go to Mexico for witness protection." That was a really, really shitty thing to say. And then there was a series of things that happened afterwards. And what had ended up happening is that I had to brief the ER nurse manager and the administration at Kaiser on the situation and give them supporting documentation from the Marshal Service and from Homeland Security and even an international letter and so forth. So, you know, unfortunately, my situation is very real, but I have vowed never to practice nursing again because of it. Ever in my entire life. 19 years ICU and ER, I have a bachelor's degree in nursing, an associate's degree in nursing, and I've worked in over 40 hospitals throughout the United States, and I am an excellent ICU nurse, especially a neuro ICU nurse. I have saved countless lives throughout my career, but I have vowed I will never, ever, times 10, practice nursing again, based on everything that's happened over the years. So, based on all these sabotage efforts and this violations that have occurred, why I have been on duty. Now this brings me to a very important point for you nurses who are in practice and looking for travel nursing opportunities. Okay, anytime there is crime interference on your nursing job, that actually puts not just you at risk, your license at risk, but that also puts patients at risk. Okay, so patients do not come in to your hospital or to your healthcare setting with the expectation that crime is going to interfere with their care. Do you see? So that is very, very bad for everyone. So that is a huge reason, like I said, I will not practice again. Now, then, of course, here's the problem. You've spent all those years in school and all the years getting certifications and so forth. Well, what do you do? Okay, well, it's always a good idea to have a backup. It doesn't matter if you're planning on staying in nursing forever. Sometimes shit just happens. I mean, this is what has happened to me. So I highly recommend that you go outside of the box a little bit and try to get other skills so you are not always totally locked into having to work within a healthcare setting on a nursing floor or so forth. Because unfortunately, this has actually caused a problem for me. Now, what I have done is that I have a home-based business, a direct selling business, an international direct selling business. So that allows me to work internationally, which will, of course, help my situation in me rescuing my child from a foreign country in the long term. But now for you might consider something like a direct selling opportunity, or you might want to consider perhaps even becoming a sales rep within a medical company, and that will give you skills as well. But bottom line is, never keep yourself solely within the healthcare profession, because you just never know when something is going to happen. Take a college course, take a small course that's offered like within the community, learn some other skills, so you always have those if nursing goes south. This is my last episode of iTravelNurseTV. Now, if you want to message me, you can always find me on Facebook or visit me online at www.fairydesignerlines.com/ice.